I produced this time. Shout out to Sinorice Moss and Matthew, Terri. And thank you, Kim, for being so cordial and always when I'm in town, you know, having a moment for me to interview me. So right now we're here at the 2.0 Summer Day Party. It's hot. It's summer. We're ending the summer off right. And no book signing, no speaking. Just a bunch of cool, wonderful people. The live band is setting up. Jay Carter's sponsoring this party. And next time you see will be a nice intimate interview. But right now we're going to enjoy the summer. It's over. We're going to enjoy the beautiful people, beautiful drinks, beautiful music. Pleasure.
That's it. Adios. Say it again. I love it. We love it. Say it again. The ladies want to hear that, right? All right. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. I got it for y'all. See you later.
Hace mucho calor.
Hace muy calor.
Muy caliente.
We're here in Atlanta, 12 Atlantic Station. We're going to catch up. I know y'all saw the last interview that we did, but we're going to catch up to what you've been up to next. So welcome back to the ATL.
Thank you for having me.
Always glad to have you here.
Nice for
This
me
is my
to
buddy,
say.
y'all. It's my buddy. So tell us what's been up since the last time we talked.
A lot. Let's see. Last time we talked was about 4 months ago. I have a music project that I embarked upon to kind of give like an extension of the book in like you know, lyrical format and melodic format. Kind of give an extension of the book in that form. Still been touring, traveling all over, and let's see, last time I co-produced a movie. I don't know, a short film.
We didn't talk that much about this time.
Yeah, I don't think it was really bubbling yet. It was like
Yeah.
the very beginning stages, but
Tell them about this time. How did that come about?
Director Matthew Terri just approached me with the idea, and I thought it was a great opportunity. I thought I read the script and I thought it was a dope script. The cast that was involved was really kind of what sold me, because you know, all the people that were involved, from Reagan Gomez to Sinorice Moss and Terri Vaughn. Like, you know, I watched Sinorice play ball. Terri Vaughn and, you know, Reagan Gomez, I watched them growing up.
Yeah. I saw Terri yesterday. Hey, Terri. We met yesterday.
Watched them growing up, so it's cool to just kind of be a part of that, you know. And the script sold me, so I said, let me get involved and extend my brand into. I've never done anything like that.
Wow.
So I like to kind of test myself. You know, so I was able to put out a book. I said, what else can I do?
Right.
So it's all within the brand, but yeah, I just wanted to try something different.
So for those that may have not seen the clip yet, what's kind of sort of what it's about?
This time is a short film about it's a couple, and the boyfriend of the young lady, he goes off to war, and you know, that kind of caused a little dissension in the relationship because he left. So she ends up moving on, and he returns back from duty. He gets called back to find that she's engaged to another man.
Wow.
So it's kind of it sounds like the typical plot that you may have saw on like what's that show, The Game, or just a bunch of those shows. But the way that it ends and it twists is so different. It kind of like grabs your emotion. You know, it's the script sold me, so had to sign on.
So it sounds like a great cast.
Fantastic.
So other than that, how's the book doing?
The book is, you know, God's blessed the book. He's blessed the project. Tenfold. I can't be more humbled by the project or more happy or satisfied. You know, it's like it's unbelievable to me, because I look at it from the way that other people look at it. Even though I'm involved and I'm like the author and all that,
right.
The way people see me, and you know, when I travel, I'm just as amazed that they're amazed at me, because I consider myself to be kind of a regular guy. You know what I mean?
You're not regular.
So when I'm touring and you see like people lining up and trying to, sign and take photos. It's kind of strange to me.
Like, wow, really?
It's kind of overwhelming because it's just interesting what God can do. So the book is doing well. It's an Author House bestseller. Writing the second book now, the Ladies Etiquette book, from a gentleman's perspective. So
a lot of ladies need etiquette.
Everybody needs etiquette. Dogs,
everybody
cats. They got etiquette classes for dogs. Am I ready?
Really? Well, I just dog training, so they don't pee on the floor.
Exactly. So I'm like, no, etiquette's universal. So, but there are specific ways that are different than a man's etiquette and a woman's.
Right.
So it's kind of crazy because it's coming from a man's perspective. So for me to suggest how a woman should behave as a man is kind of strange. But if you're a woman who likes men, then you should take heed.
Right, I agree. I agree. And we had this little conversation on Twitter.
Oh my God.
It was crazy, y'all. This person, I'm not going to even say their name.
You have my back, though.
I don't even remember their names.
I appreciate
it. She tried to insinuate, that him and somebody else did not know what they were talking about. And if a lot of women have confessed themselves, they've been helped by what they've said. Who would go against that? I mean, what's the point?
To credit her, I mean, just I always play. Honestly, I always put my shoe on the other foot. It takes somebody with audacity to do that, to put out a book about women from a gentleman's perspective. So I do understand her concern, but I think if she just listened, maybe knew about me more, or listened, opposed to just drawing, that initial judgment, and then just kind of, her tweets, she had like 30-something tweets.
Wow, are you serious?
Yeah, and they were all directed to me. It comes with the I had to block her, unfortunately.
Wow.
I didn't want to because I take criticism. I'm not somebody who has to see positive light. I take criticism, I draw from it, and I'm inspired by negative or positive. So I was trying to listen, but it got so way off topic and strange that I said, all right.
It was. Even the Bible says, don't argue. Titus 3:9. You don't argue with people.
Don't argue with fools.
Don't argue with fools. Just let them.
From a distance, you can't tell who's who.
Right. We just let them go on.
So that's the challenge for me in writing the book. It's like a lot of, it puts me in check because I feel like I have a certain perspective, but when I see sometimes women disagreeing, I realize how I have to write it. I have to have a lot of sensitivity. So it's a challenging project, but I think I know it's gonna be a fantastic book, a great read.
Let's switch and talk about the music. Not only does he produce a movie, he's written a great book, and he's writing a second book, but he's also putting out a music project. So let's talk about that.
It came about very simply. It's not like I'm a lover of music. I'm not like a producer or anything like that. I just always had a vast network of resources that I didn't necessarily need. So I had a fan blindly submit a song to me, and it was entitled Bestseller. And what he did was take all the chapters in my book, and he created a song to it.
Really?
Yeah. So the idea sounds slightly corny, but when I listened to it, I was like, wow, it was good music. It's kind of like a Dr. Dre kind of sounding beat. I was listening to what he was saying. I was like, this guy actually read it. So it was like I was inspired to create an opportunity for other artists, independent artists, give them a platform to be heard from my platform. So in doing that, I'm like a marketer, branding guy. So
yeah, he does that well.
I said, why not have them musically do an extension of the book? So they interpret what Bereola is to them and put it in music, put it in words. And then the project kind of grew. I announced it on Twitter, and then producers and DJs got involved, and management. And I got a Grammy Award-winning songwriter and DJ that's mixing everything, and the producer of the tape he worked with Diddy. He used to be an assistant for him. it just kind of cohesively came together and blew up from there. And then a lot of artists were interested. So I saw a lot of people from Australia, Nigeria, South America, and Atlanta, New York who were interested in submitting work. So I decided to do an international project.
Okay.
So I called it C1A because when you go on a first class flight, seats 1A, and it's like a musical journey throughout the world that gives you like a C1A view of that artist's land. So like whatever region, we have people from Europe, people from Australia, whatever is Bereola to them in that region, they created a song for it. So it gives people a worldwide perspective of what Bereola is. Yeah, and it shows that it's universal. So it happened organically, and it was like 4 months in the works, but it'll be out in September.
That's a great month.
Birthday?
September 1st.
Oh,
Y'all
wow,
remember?
that's right around the corner.
Something like that. Yeah.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you. So moving forward, where else can they find you after you leave Atlanta?
I go to California Wednesday, and I have a book signing in California and a radio show, and then I go to New York for a book signing, then Florida, and then I come back here at the end of the month, in September.
Okay.
So, I put everything, all the information on like Twitter and Facebook and all that, so you can find all that there.
Okay, cool. So make sure you check the end of this interview for all his contact info to find out where he's going to be. Follow him on Twitter. We have so much more to give you, ladies and gents, to make this whole world a better place, because when relationships are great, the whole world is great. So stay close for more JubileeMag.com.